now,
You know,
like,
just
yeah,
snack.
like now it's just, yeah, let
Yeah.
me see this motherfucker, you know,
Right.
that ain't even, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so it ain't that, maturity and communication and communication and communication.
Yeah. No.
And communication. Yeah, that's real talk. Like,
Yeah.
it's gotta be open, it's gotta be honest, and you can't talk at, you have to talk to. And
Right.
you
Right.
and then on the other end of that, you have to listen, and we listen and don't judge, how they be saying that shit now. And
Yeah.
that's true. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
gotta you gotta let that person get that off, and you gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta
Yep.
kind of just, and you can't take it personal at the time. You just gotta let them express whatever it is they're expressing, because it's not
Right.
necessarily like directed totally at you. It just, you know what I mean? So you can't take it like that, even though you might, because maybe some of the things are some things you might need to work on, but you got to hear each other out, and then,
Right. Right.
come to your agreement, or your, resolve, whatever. It's just community. It's a lot of communication, man, and a lot of people don't know how to, and it's a learning process. It don't happen overnight. Just because you had one good week of communication, don't mean the next day it ain't gonna be a problem. You know what I mean? So
Right.
just
Continuous. Yeah.
it's baby steps every day. You know, if you have to, it's a lot of self reflection. You gotta look
Right.
at yourself, and you gotta listen to the other people's, the, their their feelings, and how they feeling, and how whatever it is makes them feel, and then you need to look at yourself and say, what am I doing that's causing this? Or, you know what I mean? You got to figure it out. So you got to look at yourself and say, hey, I got to consider this when this is being said or done, or instead of me saying something like this in this situation, I need to consider those feelings and approach it differently. It's just, man, it's a learning process, bro.
Right.
And it's a roller coaster. And if you ain't with it, then just quit it. No, 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 like,
Nah.
it's work. It ain't easy.